Welcome to your daily cosmic weather forecast. My name's Adina. I'm an intuitive astrologer. Let's get into the energy for March 29th, 2026. Today is a very emotionally active day because the moon is still in Leo for most of the day. And while it's in Leo, it's going to form a square to Uranus and a trine to Venus before the moon moves into Virgo later on in the evening. So the emotional energy today has a mix of excitement, unpredictability, and also some softness and connection. And then the energy shifts into something more grounded and practical later in the day. So let's start with the moon in Leo. So the moon in Leo is all about emotional expression, confidence, creativity, and the desire to be seen and appreciated. So emotionally, we still have the bold, heart centered Leo energy for most of the day. And this is energy that wants to express, create, speak, share, and be recognized. But the moon is squaring Uranus today. And this is where the energy gets unpredictable. Uranus is the planet of surprise, sudden change, breakthroughs, and disruption. So, emotionally, this can feel like sudden mood changes, sudden plans changing, unexpected news, unexpected reactions, or feeling a strong need for freedom and independence. The moon squaring Uranus can feel a little bit like emotional lightning. This can change very quickly. You can wake up feeling one way, and then suddenly something changes your mood, your plans, or your direction. So today is not really a day to try to control everything. This is a day to be flexible, to expect the unexpected, and to be willing to adjust. But at the same time, the moon is also forming a trine to Venus. And this is a very soft, supportive energy. The moon trining Venus is beautiful for relationships and conversations, connection, creativity, and just feeling a little bit more supported emotionally. This can be a really nice energy for spending time with people you care about, having meaningful conversations, creating something beautiful, decorating music, art, or anything Venus related like beauty, fashion, or aesthetics. So when we have two different emotional influences happening at the same time, the Uranus square can bring unpredictability and sudden change, while the Venus trine brings softness, connection, and support. So the day may feel a little up and down emotionally, but there are also really nice moments of connection and enjoyment available today. Then later on in the evening, the moon moves into Virgo, and this is where the energy shifts. When the moon moves from Leo into Virgo, we move from fire energy into earth energy. So the emotional energy goes from expressive and bold to practical, grounded, and focused. Virgo moon energy is about organizing your life and getting things in order, focusing on your responsibilities, your work, your health, your routines, and the small details of life. So you may notice that later on in the day or in the evening, your focus shifts to what needs to get done, what needs to be organized, and what needs to be fixed, and what needs your attention. So, overall, the energy of today is emotionally active and a bit unpredictable, but also creative and supportive. And then later on in the day, the energy becomes more productive and grounded. So, I guess the message for today is be flexible, expect the unexpected, enjoy the good moments and the connections that show up, and later in the day, focus on getting your life organized and back on track. This is a day of emotional shifts, but those shifts are helping you adjust, realign, and move forward in a better direction.